Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. What a day. Yeah. What should we start with? Both really, really good. I'm going to go with this. Blantonese. Merry Christmas. Family's all down in bed. Thought, you know what? Let's get a little stream going. I've notoriously said that I think this is better than this. I would love to find one. I would love to find a William LaRue. Never been that lucky. Cheers, pirate. Just to show people what we're sipping. This is one of the better Blantons that I've had in a long time. I will say that. Very, very tasty. Merry Christmas to you as well. It's been a pretty simple day. Watched some football. Hung out with the family. I cooked all day. Now it's time to wind down, you know? For those of you, have any of you had this one? The single barrel John J. Bowman? It is so damn good. I want to see. I'm going to do these back to back because I remember this one being better. But it's been a while. I don't drink Blantons that often. I tend to reach for higher proof stuff now. It's just what sits well, does better for me. I think this one's pretty Christmassy. Green, brown, like a Christmas ornament. The Old Patch. Got a sample from a buddy, to be honest. But tonight's the night. Hell yeah, dude. I would definitely agree. I've recently tried Pappy 15 and George T. Stagg samples from a buddy. I will say that Pappy 15 is really good, to be honest. I think the way to find hazmats is normally like store picks or single barrels would be the only thing I can think of. I love hazmat stuff. I don't have any in my cabinet, but I know a place right down the road that I can go get one right now. I think. Merry Christmas, Tater Die. What are you sipping? I think Bland's is a pretty quintessential bourbon. A lot of us, as much hate as it gets, could say that. It is damn good. But there is better things, yes. I just feel like you could pour it for anyone and they're not going to be mad. Especially someone that chases or sees and hears about Bland's, they're going to love a pour of this. Sagamore pick at the moment. Oh, that sounds so good. I love Sagamore. I've been really getting into Sagamores this year. One of my favorite ryes so far. Here's what your bourbon says about you. That's Bourbon Hall right there, dude. That's his niche. You like to get punched in the face a lot. What did everyone get for Christmas? Did any of you get some special bottles? Or, just the Christmas season, Did y'all get anything special? Here's what your bourbon says about you, dude. Those are funny. I think the score of the year for me, I love Stag Junior, so finding a couple of those this year was nice. Jack Daniel's Twice Barreled Rye, the best rye I've ever had. Those are probably my scores, I just really, really, really love Stag Junior. Oh, I know. I love John J. Bowman. I wish I would have bought more. I could have bought more, but I didn't know what this was at the time. I think we're going to go back to back. So we're on Blanton's now. We're going to go to this next and see, because I remember this being better. Cheers, Fabian. Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah. All's great, brother. How are you? What are you sipping? Anything special tonight? I'm sure I'm going to sip something special a little later on. I need to pace myself. The other night, whenever we were on live, I just kept going. And then I went and played video games after. I was like, whoa. What was your Stag batch of choice? This year's release, I really like 22 Alpha and 23B. In the cabinet, though, my favorite that I have is batch 16. That was the second to last junior that they released. But this year, I like 22 Alpha and 23B. Cheers, McBean. What you sipping, McBean? I know you sipping something right now. I wanted to revisit this one, OBSO pick, because it didn't do too well for me in that blind. But I also remember really loving it when I was just sipping. Old Granddad 114, that's a pretty solid pour. They should just rename that to like Old St. Nick, dude. Bland's. I will say this, I'm keeping this bottle. It was bottled on 4/20/2023. Keep it for the memes, dude. You got Stag 23B not too long ago. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be completely real and honest with you. And I'm going to do a blind to judge. I'm going to throw a couple of Stag Juniors or Stags in with this year's 2023 George T. Stag. And I'm pretty sure there's one or two Stag Juniors that'll beat it out. Because here's the deal, guys. They're almost aged the same amount of time. The only difference is they take their honey barrels for George T. Stag. And it's basically a smaller batch of Stag Junior, if that makes sense. So there's some Stag Juniors that'll compete, I'm telling you. And I think 23P is a bang. It's a great bottle. Paid 110, a little high, but we were talking the other day. I think I pay about 150 or less for Stag because I think that's what it's worth. Like realistically, I think if you can find it for MSRP, that's a steal. And it's the same thing with George T. Stag. I think George T. Stagg I'd probably pay like 200 to 250. But yeah, it's not too bad. 110 is not bad. Would you rather get a Blanton straight from the barrel or Old Forester? Old Forester birthday bourbon. I've had Blanton straight from the barrel, and I was not the biggest fan. But again, that could be that person's barrel. It could be I had a few extra pours before that, but I wasn't too amazed by Blanton straight from the barrel, to be real with you. So I would rather Old Forester. Give me a sec. I know some people would rather a Blanton straight from the barrel though. But it's only because I've tried it and I haven't tried the Old Forester yet. I did enter a raffle to win it. If those of you like are interested in those type of games, where like, so I'm in a Facebook page where you send in a payment of whatever, and it's a group of guys where I'm from actually in Louisiana, and they'll ship anywhere. They'll ship to you in the U.S. But what happens is like tonight, for example, I put in a game to win an Old Forester birthday bourbon. It was $30 a spot, a little high, but $30 if you win, you win. If not, all the money goes back. He just keeps buying bottles. So he has like Pappy 20, Old Forester birthday. He does Stag Juniors all the time, Blands all the time. Blands are like $10 a spot. So they do raffles, but they're based off of the Powerball. So the drawing tonight, whatever the Powerball number is, we'll see if I win a birthday bourbon or not. And I thought, you know what? It's Christmas. I'll do $30 because I was like, ooh, the most I probably pay is 25 for a spot. But whenever I saw it was a birthday bourbon, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to do that. I love those type of raffles though. They're fun. Who does this? Oh, yeah, a local Facebook group. If any of y'all are interested in joining that group, like they call them, it's like a bunch of raffles. They do raffles on the daily. Yesterday they did a E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, a Weller 107, things like that. So if any of you are interested, just message me on Instagram. I can get y'all the invite into the group. It's a fun group, dude. They're really cool people. I just missed today. I could have sent in $50 and I would have done this because there was only 10 spots. So 10 people in this one, $50. And you had the choice to win a Weller Foolproof Tater Pick or a Stag Junior Barrel Pick plus $100 for each of them. I was like, if you win, that's a freaking steal, dude. Knob Creek 12 is way better than Bland's. I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one, Eddie. But I would bet most people in the chat right now would agree with you. The only person that wouldn't is me. I actually have a bottle of Knob Creek 12 that I'm giving away to a buddy of mine. I don't know what it is about Knob, man, but I get like a bitter note off of it. All of them. And I could pull Knob. Any blind that I do, I can almost pull Knob Creek immediately. And yep, that's Knob. I don't know. I'm probably the only person in here right now that thinks that Bland's, blind it. I did blind it. I'll blind it though. I will. I would love to do that. I can pick Knob Creek. My most recent video, I actually thought that this was Knob Creek. This was the first glass, but after going back, I picked Knob. I was like, no, I think this is actually Knob Creek. I prefer John J. Bowman. I think I do too. We're about to check it out. Everyone hit the like button. I don't know if that helps, but hey, I appreciate that, baby. Hit the like button. I don't know what it does, but it's that little thumb up top over there. Just hit that. From what I remember, I do think I remember preferring this. Like I said, let's get into it. I'm still looking for the ECC 923 in Colorado Springs. Going around town tomorrow till I find one. Any place you'd recommend? Off of the top of my head, I don't know of any stores because I've been kind of talking to a good bit of the owners as well. I don't know if any of them do. Message me on Instagram though. I might have a buddy that has some some backups that he'll sell for cost. So message me though, just in case. If not, I'll help you. I'll help you tomorrow. Actually, that'd be cool. Maybe we can go together. That'd be kind of fun. Let's go together, dude. Fuck it. Looking forward to that blind. I will definitely do that. The most recent one I have a Knob Creek store pick. Denver does have a lot of C923. Yeah. I missed out on the Costco one, dude. I would have bought. I just want a backup. I have a C923, but I really want a backup of it. Because it's pretty special, dude. It's not one that I reach for all the time, but it's damn good. Yeah, Worm. Message Whiskey or the same name as it. Just message me on Insta too. We'll chat real quick about some C923. See what we can do. All right, now we're going to John J. Bowman. Yeah. Oh wow! Smash that like. Merry Christmas, guys. Do y'all know what the like button does? If anything, I'm just curious. Worm, there you are. I see you, buddy. Followed on the IG. Dude, you know what this smells like right now? This John J. Bowman smelling like bourbon cream. Like straight up bourbon cream. Oh my God. It's so bizarre to me. I ended up getting 2, looking for one more. Yeah, I think 3 was a solid to have. That's what's so cool. Like, I'm putting it up there with most Stag Juniors, like, that I like. And the C923 is way easier to find than a Stag is, realistically. All right, what's the proof on this? I didn't know John Jay was 100 proof. So it's basically Blanton's, but 100 proof. I don't remember it being 100 proof. So I'm guessing it. I would imagine this is at least bottled in bond too. They're just not labeling it as that. Because this doesn't taste young at all. Green River, Knob Creek 12, Blanton's Blind. Dude, I'll do that right. I can't do it right now. Who's going to pour it for me? I'll do that. I'll make that a Patreon video too. I will 100% do that. Or, yeah, we'll figure something out. Green River weeded or bourbon? Because I can pick, I promise you, I can pick every single one of those out. I will make a bet with you. I'll make a bet with you, Eddie. And if I lose, I'll send you a free whiskey or shirt. I will. Whew, that smells good. Bourbon cream, dude. It's crazy. Yep, this is better. And the reason being is, what's the proof on blends again? 93 proof. This sips hotter than this. Let's do it. I'm down, dude. This sips hotter than this. This has just a little bit of a barrel note that I'm not crazy about. This is just sweet through and through, 100 proof. It's just money. Right. I think the John Jay is aged at least that old too, I would guess. And so technically it's probably bottled in bond. They're just going to label it as single barrel though. They don't want to call it. But it's the same thing as this. Blends is technically, no, actually Blends is only 93 proof. This is 100 proof. Whew, my goodness, the nose on this is fantastic. Wow. For those of you in here too, not sure if you follow along a lot on regular videos and whatnot, but we are talking to a few companies about doing a store pick. Not a store, I mean, kind of, but a whiskier pick. Me, I'll get Nate, the guy that films for me, Jaron, the guy that was in the video with me, Joe that lives up north. Like all of our palates are, we're pretty deep into the bourbon game. So I think, yeah, we're talking to a few businesses now, trying to figure out, can we actually sell out a barrel of bourbon? You know, that's the goal. Let's do a whiskier pick, sell it out. I think it'll be so freaking fun, dude. You found a bottle of Stag 23C. Oh, that's the 125 proof, right? That's freaking sick. I want to find that one because 125 proof, I bet it's so good. So good. So I was looking at my knob pick. It was 1 month shy of 10 years. Oh, shit. Okay, so Jar, from what I hear, Jar, I hear once they get to that 10-ish, they save them for 12 year, 15, 18 year. I don't think they go past that. So you have a pretty damn rare one for being a month shy of 10 years. I'll say that. I'm almost positive. If anybody could back, yep, Element is Joe McBean. If anybody else in here could back me up, I'm pretty sure once Knob Creek hits 10, they don't do barrel picks of that anymore. So you got pretty lucky to have one that old. That's awesome. Oh my God, this is bizarre to me. I think I did drink a good bit of bourbon cream this morning, right when I was like starting to cook and everything. This is just smelling like bourbon. It doesn't taste like it. It just smells like it. Tastes fantastic though. A whiskier pick, man. I want to do JT Mellick real bad. Would y'all order a bottle of JT Mellick? They ship. They ship. I'm big on an old fashioned. How about you? If so, what do you use? Worm. I'll be real with you. I love old fashions. Love them. Do I make them myself? I don't. I have a distillery literally 4 minutes down the road called Private Label Distillery. The video, I think that's like 2 videos ago. I filmed a video touring that distillery. That's where I go for old fashions all day long. They're like $8. $8 for an old fashioned is the best old fashioned I've ever had. So anytime I really want an old fashioned, that's kind of where I go. McBean, I am thinking JT Mellick or Cajun's cut for the first one. A little smaller distillery, easier to communicate, work with, to do a store pick with them. Or a whiskier pick. Have you had your Jack Daniels 12? No, dude. I've been looking for that bottle for so damn long. Eddie, I've been looking for the 10 and 12. I can't find it. I just can't find it anywhere. No Colorado distilleries? No, for sure, bro. I would love to do a whiskier pick of a Colorado distillery. If I'm trying to build a relationship right now with Art of the Spirits. They do a lot of stuff for military. I think that would be a sweet pick. But I have to find a distillery that is able to get on Bourbon Outfitters. On Bourbon Outfitter, I partnered with Bourbon Outfitter. I haven't really, I kind of released it, but not really. So if you, like, for example, if you use code Whiskier in all caps at checkout, it'll save you money. So as long as I can find distillers that are on Bourbon Outfitter, which JT Mellick is the one that kind of helped me out with the partnership, then we're good. But the big thing is, since it's my first barrel pick, I'm gonna have to sell out a barrel in a month. I have 30 days to sell out a barrel, you know. So like I know I know a good bit of people are gonna buy, but I'm worried there's gonna be like 50 to 100 bottles that'll need to sell. We just got to get the word out, you know. That's it. And once we get the ball rolling on that pick, boom, it's good. But I think a lot of people would be interested in a JT Mellick pick, personally. A lot of you haven't tried it, and it's one of my top 3 whiskeys of the year. It's fantastic. Fantastic. I sipped that yesterday, this morning. Like, it's just so good. Definitely buy one. I know, dude, I'm definitely gonna buy a case. Because it'll, you know, it's special to me. It'll be my first ever whiskey or pick. So I'll probably buy a case. I know Element's probably gonna buy at least 3. And I do want to talk to Bourbon Outfitter for the first pick, dropping the shipping down to maybe like $10 if we can. That way, you know, each person could not really spend that much over. I think that would be great. Oh, this is so good, dude. Damn, we got 14 of y'all in here. What's up? What's everybody drinking tonight? What are y'all sipping on? We're on John J. Bowman now. We have decided this. John J. Bowman is a little better than Blanton's. A lot better than Blanton's, to me. And we're talking barrel picks right now. I can't wait. Can't wait. I can get the ball rolling hopefully soon. I would like the page to grow maybe to 2,000 subscribers, just to get a little bit more foot traffic. Let a few more people know. I have a bourbon hunt video coming out pretty soon. That's pretty exciting. Two of those actually. We waited in line in a raffle, Nate and I. We filmed that whole process. We drink Relic Foolproof in line, like all kinds of stuff. So, you know, those will help. But more recently, we've been kind of focused on filming better quality videos for y'all. The sit down with the beautiful backdrop. That's kind of what we've been focusing on. But not to say hunting videos are gone. If you love the hunting videos, there's about to be even more because I just ordered this little camera. Actually, it's the same one that Bruzel uses. I'm sure everyone in here knows who Bruzel is. It's one of those cameras, dude. So we're going to be hunting like crazy with that thing. I'm excited. That should come in hopefully within the next 3 days. Yeah, it's going to be real fun. They should change the name to how you misspelled it. Four Bros is... Nah, just kidding. Four Roses. How much was that barrel? Ooh, Element's not in here, but I will say this. Element, now a great friend of mine. We've met a bunch of times. He lives up north, but we met through this. He's a subscriber first, and we became great friends. He gifted me this bottle along with 5 others. He's just a great guy. Actually, 7 others. He gifted me a lot of bourbon. So this is from him, but I want to say he paid... he did get it for a decent 75 maybe, I think. And it's pretty damn good. You're about to pour some Stag Junior. You're going to make me want to pour some goddamn Stag Junior. Damn it. Give me that. Give me that. Let's see. Dude, I think I'm going to pull out the Stag Junior Batch 16. I think I should pull that one out. What else do y'all want to see? Tell me another pour. I'll go get another bottle or 2. I'll get a bottle or 2. Message in here which bottles you want to see. Let's see. The food videos? Wait, what do you mean food? Like how to cook Cajun food? That would be funny. Send me your address somehow. Fabian, if we're on Instagram together, I can send you the address for sure. I'll send it to you privately on Instagram. That'd be dope. You don't have to do that though. I hope you know. Old Granddad 14 is my daily. Don't let the secret out. She's a sleeper and a half. Oh, trust me, I know. It is fantastic. And thank God this year it's been easy to find. I thought it was, I mean, it still is kind of allocated in some places, Old Granddad. I'm like, what the hell? Cajun and whiskey every Friday. Cajun and whiskey every Friday, huh? Cook a Cajun dish and talk whiskey every Friday. That'd be kind of cool. I feel like that belongs on the Patreon, though. I can't lie to you. I don't know. I want to. Found some 2023 BEP. Dude, did you open it yet, dude? The Maker's Mark 2023 BEP is so good. And look, I swear there was a little tear that went like this the other day when I saw Maker's is coming out with another one. It's not BEP though. It's called like heartwarming or something, heartfelt. I don't know. I'm just freaking excited. I love Makers. I love Makers whenever it's like a single barrel or BEP special releases. I can't lie. Fabian, I think we're on Instagram together. So message me there. Let's get that goal. Yeah. Oh, dude, you're gonna make me want to crack a BEP, but I only have one left. How hard is it for y'all to crack a bottle whenever it's your last one? The only, and I mean only, unopened bottle in my collection is a 2023 Maker's BEP. And that's because I recently got it. Everything else, dude, I have a horrible habit. The second I get home, crack it. I have to. Or the second, I'll do a live video. Like right now. I just can't do it. All right, brother, yeah, Fabian. I just can't do it. Even if I have, let's say this is a perfect example. I have Stag 22 Alpha, 23B, and I just got Stag batch 16. I didn't need to open it, but I got home and I was like, I gotta open it. I gotta see how different it is. It's bad, dude. I got a bad, I can't control myself. No. Hold on. I can control myself how much I drink. I can't control myself keeping a bottle closed. I have to open it. So, to clarify. It's hard for me, dude, to keep bottles closed. Now it'd be different if I had 3 of these. No, because they're single barrels again. That's what would trip me up. I think if I had 3 Stag 22 Alphas or 3 of the same batches of 2 or 3 barrel picks of something, then I would keep those closed. Maybe. Who knows? I want to talk to you about something too. Those of you in here. I kind of came to terms recently that I'm not crazy over Weller like I thought I was. The Special Reserve's good. It's good. It's like Buffalo Trace good. The Weller 12, can't stand. Weller Foolproof, I also can't stand. Weller 107 is damn good. I haven't had the other two, CYPB single barrel, to be fair. But Weller 107 versus something like JT Mellick Barrel Proofs or Stag or anything, it just doesn't do it for me like I thought it used to. I think that I'm kind of come to terms that like I'm not the craziest Weller fan anymore. It is very good. Weller 107 is very good, but like I don't know. If I never had it before, I always open it. But if I've already had it, I wait until I have a backup. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. I think so too. I would say Weller 107 is my favorite that I've had. But like legit, Weller Foolproof, Weller 12, I would pass on it. The only reason I would buy it is to give it to a buddy that really likes it. Because I'm just not crazy over it. You personally think Buffalo is overrated? Really? I do still think it's my favorite distillery. I love regular Buffalo. I like E.H. Taylor barrel proofs. I like Stag Juniors, the B-Tax, the Pappies, uh, Weller 107. I actually like Hancock. I actually like Elmer. Um, Pappy 15 was pretty incredible. Yeah, I guess it still would be my favorite distillery, but I can kind of see now what you mean with the overratedness, you know? Like, everyone and their mother knows what Buffalo Trace is, so. I'll also say this. The reason I don't think it's dummy overrated, because I always go back to MSRP. Can you always find an MSRP? No, but let's talk about a perfect world where we can't. This MSRP, because it's a store pick, is $100 nowadays. Legit, $100. Stag Juniors, 57. I think that is the suggested retail, 57. I know it's less than $70. Like, and I think Stag blows this out of the water. But that is a perfect world where you can buy in retail. That doesn't really happen anymore. McBean, you're always in here, dude. Did you order you didn't order a whiskey or shirt or anything. Whenever I get the next batch of whiskey or shirts, I need to message you, dude. You're always in here. Basic stuffing is as good as mix it out, but the premium stuff's amazing. That's fair. That's 100% fair. I'm trying to think of another company like I think Knob Creek. Knob Creek, personally, I'm not crazy over. Being Wild Turkey. I will say 101 is good. Rare Breed it's okay. I think everyone should try it. Don't just go off of my opinion. You should try it. But I'm not crazy over those two. And I'd say about half of the Heaven Hill product I like. Half of it I really do like. Blue Note Uncut. Took a stab in the dark. Put an order in. Where'd you order it from, Jar? Better say Bourbon Outfitter. No, I'm kidding. I'm just a partner with them, so that would be cool if you order with them. I love Blue Note. The Blue Note, the blue labels, like the dark blue label, those are damn good, dude. And especially for the price, I think Blue Note's making some freaking fantastic stuff. You think Wild Turkey and Old Forester have the better offerings? I would say Old Forester is kind of the middle getting a little better for me. At first, when I first started drinking whiskey, I did not like it. Sealbacks, but I looked into, dude, Sealbacks is great too. I've ordered off of Sealbacks before. It's just now that like I'm kind of building relationships with certain brands and stuff. Bourbon Outfitters is the first one to reach out to me to use them. So, and they seem a little easier when it comes to store or single barrel picks that I'd like to do for the channel. But Sealbacks is dope. Wild Turkey, I like 101. I think Rare Breed's okay. The Russell's 10, I think is bad. Russell's 13 it's okay. Is it worth 150? I don't think so. But some Russell store picks, I will say, are damn good. Like really damn good. I do like a good Russell store pick. I'm in the same boat as you. I'm taking Old Granddad 114 over a lot of things. Actually, it's good. It has the flavor notes that I really like in a whiskey. Now, one bottle that I've really been digging, the brand in general, 1792. They're single barrel. I have a foolproof. I have a bottled in bond pick. Like, dude, 1792 is damn good. I know they're not the easiest to find, but I don't know why. Recently, I can go to stores right now and get a foolproof pick, a bottled in bond pick, and a single barrel of 1792 right now, just on the shelf. I don't know if Worm's still in here, but that's something I think you should be looking out for too. some 1792 picks. Those are freaking awesome. It's so crazy to me how a lot of these bourbon guys were all colonels. Colonel Blanton, Colonel John J. Bowman. It's like, God dang, dude. Dude, a unicorn I really want is the cash strength. I think it's called the A. Smith Bowman. You think Bardstown is about to take over it? Yep. Origin is phenomenal. I would agree with you. I think Bardstown, I think New Riff, once New Riff gets some more age stated things, New Riff, Bardstown, and somebody was telling me, Horse Soldier just is building like a multi-million-dollar distillery in Kentucky. Like a stupid amount of money. And for those of you who haven't had a Horse Soldier, it's pretty damn good. But they are brand new into the whiskey business. So once that company dude, they're gonna take over. But you're right about Bardstown. They are damn good. I did hear this too. Starting in 2024, early times, don't know if it's 100%. I hear early times is now going to be Buffalo Trace's juice or Sazerac's juice. That's what I hear. They're gonna change mash bills a little. Personally, didn't like the Horse Soldier. Which one did you have? Because I have had all three of them, and again, I'm not saying they're crazy good, but imagine when they're 6, 7 to 10 years old. I think it's gonna be some good stuff. Kind of nursing these, dude. You had the barrel strength one. Yeah. It's a little younger. I have a bottle of I can't remember which label in my cabinet, but I rarely reach for it, to be fair. Smells great. I don't remember the 115.2 or something like that. I don't know. It's 115 proof. We'll go with that. OBSO is the mash bill for this one. See, I'm getting that straight up peanut note. It smells good though. I'm not hating. Nope. It's terrible. Dude, I don't know what happened to this bottle. The day I opened it, I absolutely loved it. Like I even sipped it next to Stags, and this was killer. I don't know once the air hit it how bad it got, but dude, this is terrible. This is the one that in the blind video placed last for me. the most recent video. Bourbon related for Christmas? If so, what? I did. I'll go grab it. This was my Christmas gift. Thanks to Joe. Element. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this bottle, but I'm telling you, the day I opened it, I loved it. I can't stand this now. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it. Nope. I'm going to pour this out. I can't do it, guys. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. Yuck. To be real with you, dude, I haven't had the Michter's Toasted Rye. But this is the best rye I've ever had. I really love it. I really do. I might have to give this away. I'll never pour that again. Or give it back to Joe. I feel bad. But I remember loving it right when I opened it. I was like, holy shit. Oh my God. Crazy nose. Can I also say this too? I love these Jack Daniels bottles. Like, it just feels old school, classic. I think they're great. I want to find Jack Daniels 10 or Jack Daniels 12 though. I really do. I'm a big Jack fan. I've kind of come to that realization in the last year. I don't think there's a product of Jack Daniels that I hated that I bought last year. Really don't. Oh my God. It's so good. Yeah, dude. I think these bottles are like prohibition style. Like, just if you're just looking at it from the side like this, is like, oh, that's freaking sweet, dude. I love them, especially the single barrel proofs, the gold label. They're just so good. It's thick on the bottom. It's a heavy bottle. It feels nice, and this, guys, this is like $80. I want to say, it's so good. Would you stand in line for hours for allocated store picks? Place near me is dropping store picks like E.H. Taylor, Weller, Foolproof, Blanton's Gold. Okay, Jay, have you had any of those? Is there one of those that you really love? That's my question. Yeah, what E.H. Taylor? If it's a barrel proof, Weller Foolproof, I'm not the craziest fan. Blanton's Gold, I'd love to have, but I don't know about waiting in line for hours. I dead ass would. I really would wait in line for 3 hours maybe for a Stag Junior at MSRP. They have that. I believe single and foolproof E.H. Taylor. If it is, yeah, I kind of agree. Like if it's an E.H. Taylor barrel proof Stag Junior, but again, it depends on how many they have. Are you waiting in line forever? And You're going to be last or what? I will say this, though. Waiting in line is actually kind of fun. It is kind of fun, especially if you chat with people, get to know people, bring a bottle of something, let them drink it. Stag Juniors on. Did they have any of the B-Tac? Like George T. Stag or any of those? But I think waiting in line is damn fun, especially if you bring a bottle of whiskey, kind of share it with some people, get to know people, talk to people. I think that shit is fun. Sipping Jack Daniel's Sinatra Thoughts. I think it's good. It's better than regular Jack, but I think for the price, there's better things out there, realistically. Now, Breezes, this, for example, I do think it's better. But this is a rye, so if you're not a rye fan, you might not like it. I think the Jack Daniel's single barrel proofs are damn good for $60, $70. What do you think of it, though? That's what matters at the end. What do you think of the Sinatra? I think I wouldn't pay that price for it, personally. My brother tried. Well, your brother got two George T. Stags. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, Tom said, hell yeah, made some friends at Oasis. Totally agree. Oh, so I think the best thing on there is going to be East Taylor, Stag, and Blanton's Gold. Now, if you're waiting over 3 hours, depends on how bad, again, you want those. I think the max I would wait in that line would be 3 hours, and that's to guarantee me one of those three bottles of Blanton's Gold, East Taylor Barrel Proof, or Stag. That would probably be the max. That's to guarantee me. No, people bought George C. Stag. Oh, that's cool, dude. Okay, so they were sharing pours. What did your brother get for you again from that one? I can't remember. That is the shitty thing, Jay. That is the shitty thing. If you go there, wait in line, and get nothing. Like, that's why it's so hard to recommend people to do that. Because if it's worth it to you, then do it. I know personally, for me, building those relations, I've been the past week, I've been to two of those, and I didn't get anything. I got pulled, but one was a allocated tequila, and one was George Dickel 17 year. I passed on both. However, waiting in line, talking to a bunch of people, having some pours, that was better than sitting in my house for me. Now, the blind you're going to sounds like it's a first come, first serve. So it sounds like you're not going to leave empty handed completely. But yeah. Well, they're foolproof. We'll see how it is. Okay. McBean. So the Applejack pick that you're talking about, people waited there. The drop was on Saturday. People started waiting on Monday. No. No bottle's worth that, in my opinion. We did the math. That's like $25 an hour if you were to resell a Pappy 23 or something. Like if that's what their plan was. I don't know what their plan was, but no. No bottle's worth waiting 5 days for. No. I think the longest I would ever do is overnight. I think that would be cool. That'd be fun. But I don't, yeah, that'd be the longest I'd ever wait. But for the event that I went to this week, 2 hours ahead of time, no, not even. Hour and a half was the earliest I got there. That's unfortunate to have to wait 12 hours for Stag Junior, to be real with you. If I can get three of them, then I'd wait 12 hours. But if it's waiting for one Stag Junior, I probably wouldn't, unless the weather's great, unless they got food there, you know? I feel like I can get a Stag from someone before having to wait. Well, the one is Houston folks who waited 45, scored the Pappy stuff. Oh, 48 scored the Pappy stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, people, I guess some people have the time to wait days, or some people take the leave to wait days, but I'm not one of those people. I'm not willing to do that for a bottle of whiskey. Yeah, that is overkill. I totally agree. 2 days doesn't really seem fun. Like I said, I think overnight, like a go there in the afternoon, stay up overnight, early in the morning, get your bottle. That's probably the most I would do. It just seems fun, and especially if you have the right group of people in line. You say 4 hours max. Okay. I would do an overnight one just to hang out with people. I'm also a big people person. I like to hang out with people. That's why I like doing these live streams too. It feels like I'm hanging out with y'all. You know, we're talking, chatting, hanging out. So I guess I'm a big people person. That's why I'd say I'd wait like 12. But it'd be an overnight experience, you know. And it's a story to tell too. I think when you get home, you're like, oh, what'd you get? I got this bottle. Exactly. Good combo. Are you and a buddy or three, like 1 to 3 pals, are all lined up together? Can't be that. Go get some Taco Bell on the way there. You know, go get like a big taco box. Bring a couple of bottles of special things that you're excited to share. Like that would be a good time. For Pappy B-Tack or King of Kentucky. But for what he said, I would do 4. That's okay. Yes. Yes, I would agree. I would agree. Overnight for those, like I'd even do it for Old Fitzgerald, like a really old Fitz, a birthday bourbon, you know, things like that. Just something special. Something that I'll only literally be able to get once a year. King of Kentucky, I would love to taste it. I would love to taste it. What's the one that y'all were talking about the other day, Mister something? Or something, Mister something? I got a sample of that coming my way. I'm excited for that. But I can't remember what it was called. Mr. Smith? No, I don't think it's Mr. Smith. I don't remember. Not that I support filling bottles, but to break down the hours weighted versus secondary dollars maybe might be worth it to them. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about actually, Breezes. So there was a drop on Saturday and there were people waiting in line on Monday. Realistically, the most expensive bottle there that people could flip if they wanted to was Pappy 23. And they did get it. Do I know if they flipped it? No, I don't know. But I broke down the numbers. Like it took me a long ass time, broke down the numbers to see how much they were actually make, because I looked at what the market is for Pappy 23. They would make $25 an hour essentially from waiting Monday to Saturday. It was also 20 degrees outside. Is it worth that to me? Hell no. But yeah. Now, if you're waiting in line for a couple hours for Pappy 23 and then you're going to flip it, sure, you made your money. But that many days, there's no way. If I ever get a bottle of Mr. Sam, yes, I got a sample of Mr. Sam coming my way. And hopefully I win the Old Forester pick tonight. Did the Powerball draw yet? Do any of y'all know if the Powerball drew? What was the Powerball number? I had number 9. We're hoping on number 9 for an Old Forester birthday bourbon. Damn, it's going to be tough for me to buy an Old Forester pick now. I love the shit out of this barrel pick. When I first opened it, I cannot stand this. I just dream poured it. This is like $100 bottle. It was terrible. This Jack Daniels though, man, it's damn good. I've been a big fan of Jack Daniels this year, y'all. I'm serious. I'm serious. Been loving it. Also, I do want to say this for those of you in here. The last whiskier shirts that were like a graphite gray. I'm ordering some now that are like a nice brown color. I don't know if I'm gonna put a black logo or I don't know yet. But anyway, I wanted to do that because it's more like a whiskey color, you know, more like a nice whiskey color. I thought, oh, that'd be cool. It was so cool today, dude, seeing some family members and friends that bought a shirt for me that are wearing it on Christmas Day. I was like, damn, that's really freaking cool. JL said, I picked up my first John Jay a few weeks back. What, did you open it yet? What'd you think? I feel like an idiot. The day that I picked this up, I didn't really know what it was. It was $70. I had no clue what it was. And I was just like, oh, wait. I know I don't see this in Colorado, and it's a single barrel. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to try it. I should have bought like 3 of them, dude. It's one of my favorites. It's basically 100 proof Blanton's, essentially, but even better. It is so good. I love it. Did you open it, though, yet? Congratulations on your grab. That's huge. It feels so good to grab something that you've been looking for a long time, finally find it, you know? Pretty solid pour. Yeah, it's damn good. I love it. Okay, that was the other one. I think that was the yesterday or the day before, number 6. I don't think the Powerball drew tonight yet. I don't think. I hope to God it didn't. We need number 9 tonight so that we can win an Old Forester birthday bourbon. Oh, no, you should have. No, they did limited 3. Oh, I mean, it is kind of hard sometimes though when you're in the store and you're like, damn, that's like, what is that? That's like $200 for 3 bottles. But whenever you bring it home and drink it, you're like, damn, that's worth $300 for that. $200 for 3 bottles. It's just hard sometimes when you're in the moment to buy that many of something. Like if I'm ever in a store and there's a case of Stag Junior, it's still gonna be hard for me to buy that all at once. Should I realistically? Yeah, because I'm gonna buy that many bottles of anything over a month. But when you're doing it all at once, it's just kind of like, ooh. But realistically, if I could buy a whole case of Stag Junior, I'm doing that. If there's cases of it, I would buy one. It's still going to be hard for me to do that. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm really crazy. Same thing. If there's a case of George C. Stagg, I think they only come in 6. If there's a case of George C. Stagg, when we were Weller, they're $125 a piece. You'd be silly not to buy a full, but it's hard to do that in the moment. For Stag, you would. Yeah, I'm doing it too. I don't care if I have to come home to an angry wife and she's like, how much was that? Honey, it was like almost $800. What? Trust me, I was going to spend that much over a month period anyway. Stag will happen one day. You don't have a Stag yet. I hope that you find, I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to point this out. People that have come in our live streams and said that they haven't found a Stag yet, found one within like a week or 2. So you might have just gave yourself some luck. But I'm going to wish you good luck too. Because I love Stag Junior. I really do. Tell us buy one, get one free. For real, dude, it would feel like that. Holy crap. And especially if it was from a batch that you really like, Well, I would buy a whole case. How many of you would buy a whole case of Blanton's at MSRP? I'm curious. How many of you would actually do that? Personally, I'm not. Oh, you know what? I might, but it would be to give some bottles to buddies or let them buy them for how much it costs me. For Stag, I'm keeping that shit for myself. Like, I am keeping a case of Stag to myself if I can buy one. It's my favorite whiskey of all time. Stag Junior is my favorite go-to whiskey of all time. It just is. But I've had batch 15. It is pretty great. I do think I prefer batch 16 a little bit over batch 15. Let's see. Up close, dude. All right. I'm going to call it a night here on YouTube. In about 15 minutes, I'll be getting on Twitch to play some Call of Duty. So if any of you want to continue drinking, talking, playing some video games maybe, that's where I'll be. Twitch, Whiskier, same name. See you next time.